welcome to another Hearthstone Battlegrounds match. We are playing on the new patch and learning. We have Elise Starseeker and Dino Tamer Braun for us to play. Dino Tamer can be really good in Battlecry minions, but I feel like with this new taunt patch that's out, Battlecry is going to be kind of hard to pull off. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Elise Starseeker here. She has an interesting hero power in which every time that she techs up on the Tavern tier with Bob, she gets offered a card which will allow you a free discovery at that Tavern tier. So we'll be able to show you this pretty quickly on turn 2. She can be pretty simple, if that's the word I'm looking for, in terms of strategy. But knowing when to play her cards is a big advantage you can have. So let's go ahead and pick up this Alley Cat so we can have a token available. Not really the best offerings here. Facing off against Drax, let's look over here. No pirates and no dragons. Okay. So, elementals and murlocs will be a good focus for us if we find the board set up for that. I don't actually know what the best tribes are. I think I've already mentioned it before, but my favorite time to play Hearthstone Battlegrounds is when a new patch hits, and this patch just came out in the last 24 hours. And usually for the next 3 to 5 days, it's people just tinkering and having fun. And then the meta kind of sets a little bit, and you kind of slow down a little bit on the fun and kind of just build whatever you want to do. But you'll probably get a lot of videos from me on Hearthstone Battlegrounds because the first 48 hours are just a joy. We do have 2 servants already offered to us, which can be quite wonderful, to be honest. And we also have an Acolyte Cthulhu, which I've been enjoying in taunt compositions. When it dies, it'll be reborn with an extra 2/1. So I'm going to go ahead and actually upgrade and then freeze. And we'll try and grab both of these cards. Maybe a different one if one comes available to us. This is what Elise gets. She gets a recruitment map whenever she techs up. So I can discover a minion from the Tavern 2. So anything that's in the hero pool or the card pool at the level 2 is available to me. And I can pick between 3 options. Maybe I'll just use it here so I can show you guys what that looks like. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and buy this guy, the Ocelot. Pull him down. Hang on one second. I just had someone at my door. 1 second here. Let's play that. Let's go ahead and play this and put him down here. Be right back.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Okay, I am back. Just so you guys know, in the middle of this, I have folks fixing our fire alarms, so you might hear some stuff in the background. But we'll get through it. Okay, so it looks like this composition worked pretty well.
Nice work out there. Keep up the
Nice. We have our cards being offered to us. Give your minions 1/1. That seems really short-sighted. Give your minions and Bob's shop +1 health for the rest of the game. Yep, that's the play. Health is always good. That's a big pickup. Let's go ahead and play this here. We want to try and positions better. When this attack, give adjacent minions 1/1. Let's go ahead and just fill the board a little bit here with some firepower. We'll grab this one too. This card can be alright. It'll hold us together for a bit, and let's try and make sure our taunts are in position to buff everybody. Yes, it looks like it'll buff these 2. That's fine. Not a bad trade-off. Okay, so that gets attacked. Ooh, that was a perfect hit. Cool. I do like that there's a couple cards sprinkled in that are just good in the early game. They're not cards that I would hold on to the late game, because they probably would lose a lot of firepower, but like this card right here can definitely carry you between, what, tier 2 and tier 4? Just getting extra stats. Oh my god, another one's been offered to us. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and tech up. We'll get another map sent our way. One thing that you can do on Elise that you can't do on other heroes is I can tech up first, get this map, and then I get an automatic tier 3 on my turn 5 here, which is a pretty big deal.
You must kill them all.
For a rule, and this isn't true, of course, in all cases, but the idea is that a tier 3 card should be able to beat a tier 2 and a tier 1 and trade up pretty efficiently. So if you can find an early upgrade or find a tier 3 card, it's always good to grab those as soon as possible, because it can get you through a round, which can be a win, right? Which can be the difference between you losing 5 to 10 health and not. Something to always consider when you're playing through these rounds. So this actually costs 2 to play, if I remember correctly. So let's actually go ahead and sell our alley cat. Play it. Find out what we get. Add a gold coin to your hand. Yes, please.
I see their end.
So when this card dies, you get a gold coin added to your hand, and that'll help out with our currency. And I think finding that early is a big win for us. Stat-wise, it's only a 3/3 body, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? This guy looks like he's going demon. I really need to try demon. Someone remind me in my YouTube comments to try demons, because I wonder if they're going to be any good this season at all. Good trades, good trades. And it looks like we might pull out the win here, actually. Beautiful. All right, Elise. Carry me to victory, please. All right, what do we got for us?
Nice work out there.
Another Warden of Old. Huge. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Don't really care about any of these. Like a refresh would be nice, but I'm looking for firepower right now. I need my damage to go up. Nazoth would give me a quick look into getting my damage up, as it would be a 1/1 across the board. But I think I'm going to look for these new cards, because I want to show them off a little bit in these videos. Looks like we get another Ocelite of Cthulhu, so let's go ahead and pick up this.
I see their
And now we have an available upgrade to us. Let's put this plant right in the middle. That way we get our 1/1 buffs on our biggest cards that are available to us. We'll do the same here. And that should be good enough. And if we win this round, we'll probably tech up to tier 4. And I can start looking towards getting a card from Elise. Actually, Elise might be really good this meta, now that I think about it. She's always been decent and enjoyable, but she might have some strength here. I feel like a lot of the compositions in this patch, at first look anyways, are going to be in the late game. You're not going to get ran over that early. So characters that naturally scale up might be a good pickup. Speaking of scaling up, this guy's going Murlocs. Just so you guys know, you might hear some fire alarms in the background. I'll try and mute it as much as I can.
The battle is really
All right.
rising.
Oh my God, look at that. A perfect offer and upgrades. Huge, huge. Let's do this one first because I want the gold coins available to me. We'll play that.
Oh, you're
Throw this on
moving
the
up in
ground
world.
here, and then we will get an upgraded offer to us. Ooh, Nomi would be really, really good to move into elementals. We might want to tech switch here. That's a big offer this early. Okay, let's go ahead and get that picked up. And then I'm going to also play this for an upgrade here. Nothing useful overall. That's a bummer roll. We'll pick this up in case we find like a Cave Hydra eventually. But we'll play that. And what I'm gonna be looking for is elementals here in the future. Let's go ahead and freeze this. And toss that on the ground.
Let's make this spicy.
Alright. Bit of a weird composition overall. I think I'll grab this guy, look for another elemental. What Nomi does, and I don't think I've done an elemental video yet, so this is a good teaching moment. Nomi, every time that you find an elemental, it'll buff every elemental in the game by 1/1. So you just start cycling out a ton of elementals and getting huge cards in the late game. And since we found this so early, it's even better for us. Usually on elemental compositions, you're looking for Nomi, and you get to level 5, and it's a little bit too late. And so you're trying to like just hold on with your health resource and get buffed up. But I have 31 health here, so I can play greedy for a bit. As long as I don't get beat by these guys, which is looking like it might be the case. And the cool part too here is I have this new card, Warden of Old, which will give me 2 gold every turn. So I can just be fishing for elementals like crazy. So I might do that. I might go to 5 as quickly as possible and then just cycle out elementals before I die. Speaking of dying, down to 20. Let's see what we can do here.
The battle is really raging out there.
Okay, another offer from Dark Moon Fairy. Your battle cries trigger twice. Don't really need that. After gain 1 gold this turn, return this to your hand at the end of your turn. For the rest of the game, reduce the cost of upgrading Bob's Tavern by 2. So let's do Great Deal, because we have some 6 drops in the elementals that'll be huge for us to build into. Let's go ahead and go for an upgrade and see what 5 drop we get offered. Give me an elemental, you won't. Ooh, another Nomi. Oh my god. These rolls are bonkers. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for elementals right now. Oh, good rolls. We'll go ahead and buy both these.
I like where you're going.
We'll sell this one and do a roll. Another elemental. That's an elemental we want to buff. So, let's get Nomi on the board here.
Let's make this
Let's play both of these. We're going to go ahead and start selling cards that aren't important to us. Grab this elemental. Play that.
good to get some minions in play.
See the elemental getting buffed on the board. Let's play one more. Get rid of this card. Grab this one just to have it off. Play it. And then we'll relax here for a second. Not a bad turn at all.
You're
Cool.
doing great out there.
So we're going to get to the late game. There's going to be a lot of rotating happening. So hopefully it's not too crazy looking. Good damage. I would say with Nomi, it takes probably like 2 turns for you to get to critical mass and start crushing everybody. And as long as I get through this phase without taking 20 damage, it should be fine. This is a little worrisome, actually. This one, if it gets a Divine Shield... Okay, we're good. I was worried about the big damage cards staying around. 12 damage, we're down to 8. Okay.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
All right. Let's start figuring this out. We're playing against Reno. I'm going to play one more round of buffing. We want more elementals buffs. Oh, great. Huge. Huge. Okay. Play that. We got this card, but I don't think I need it. I think I prefer to go for the elementals. Yeah, we'll stick with this strat. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and sell this guy and then this guy. Go and put the elementals. Fire alarms are being attested again, guys. Sorry about that. All right, let's roll. Let's roll again. I want to find one more elemental if possible. There we go. Perfect. That one's a fun one too. So I pull this guy out. Let's go ahead and play that for the buff and the fire elemental. We'll get the buff on this guy too. So now we have a 22-23 available to us. I don't really need this guy anymore. And I still want this gold available to me. Let's go ahead and sell this one for now. Buy this guy. Play him on the field. See what's offered to us. We got that, so that's good. Let's go ahead and sell this one, Play this, grab this guy, hurry, play it. Nice. Okay, so this should also buff this over here as well.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Beautiful. Okay, so the elementals are coming together and Nomi is starting to be strong. And I think we have enough stats to beat this. What your main focus is against this composition is to kill these soul jugglers, because they drop out damage every time a demon dies. Like now. I have to make it to this round or we lose the game, I think. So far, we're looking all right. Beautiful. We get the win, just barely. I think we're hitting critical mass with elementals. Whew! That was the guy in second place. Surprisingly, we actually have 2 people going demons this round.
Nice work.
Draxus is a demon buffer, and then we have Reno going demon as well. So it looks like demons might be pretty good here. Let's go ahead and look towards finding some 5 drops here. Let's do our recruitment map. There's a lot of good buy drops available to us if we can find them. Oof. Unlucky. Brand's usually pretty darn good, but I don't need Brand in this composition. I have mechs, elementals. Okay, so I'm going to grab this Deadly Spore, but not play him right away. Actually, do I have enough room to do this? I was thinking about running the Battle Master and then grabbing this Bran, because Bran doubles battle cries, and this one gets health for the health that you're missing, so I'd have a tanky Battle Master. But I don't feel like it fits in this composition. It's a little Akko Taco. I'm going to pick up the Deadly Spore, look for more elementals, and just stay on target. We got a Party Elemental, which is good here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Play goes in. Let's go ahead and roll. I think it's time to get rid of this guy. He's not helping the board that much. Play this. Let's go ahead and play that. Sell it. Quick! Go, go, go! Grab this guy. Nice. Big plays. Okay. Bring this guy to the far right. Ah, a little bit late. Playing against some mechs. We want to kill this junk bot if possible. Great! Junk bot being dead's huge. He gets all the buffs from these mechs dying off. And those stats will really start to stack up. So good to take him out. You know, I think we've gotten past the threshold of what you need for a Nami composition. We don't really get to see the new cards, but we get to show off how strong elementals can be.
You're good at
Okay, so why did I grab this Deadly Spore? Well, other people in this match are also running elementals, and I want to make sure I have the Deadly Spore to tech into, because usually elementals have one big card they're trying to hide behind while they buff the other ones, and this Deadly Spore should get rid of it. We're not facing against the elemental players, we're playing against demons, so I'm good to stay with what I'm on. I'm going to stick to 5 here and continue to cycle out as many elementals as possible. Let's go ahead and do that now. We'll sell this guy. Actually, no, we'll sell this one. Grab this guy. I should just try and buff him. I'm gambling if I do that. We should be able to find some elementals. Let's go ahead and sell him. Play this one. We should buff that guy a little bit more. Here we go. Play that. Put it on the field, and now we look for more elementals. There's one. Let's play one more. One more elemental. Come on. You got something for me, don't you? Nothing. That's fine. Throw that on the board. We have this offered, which is another elemental. That is a 38-39. We're getting pretty big. Let's throw this guy over here. And we'll throw all of our big dudes in the front. Against demons, you want to try and get through their big taunts that are usually in the way. So that's why I have all my big minions in the front here. I prefer not to hit Divine Shields with my Wildfire Elementals, but of course that's what's happening. I think we're just so big, though, we should be able to handle this. Just need these to have a couple of decent hits. Huge. Okay. He would spawn a Khadgar. I think we're okay, though. Juicy elementals. $12 damage, and now the guy in first place is starting to take some hits. Okay, we're facing off against Reno, who's also running demons. Oh, and it's time for another Dark Moon proc. Discover a new hero power. So this is a new offer that I think wouldn't work in most scenarios, but make a random minion in Bob's Tavern golden. But I think it might work with this. I'm gonna grab this and then play it later. For now, let's grab this card and this card. Let's go ahead and roll. And see if we find something that we like. Ooh, a Cave Hydra would be nice to buff up with my elementals. Might be too late, though. We're in the end game. We'll play it a little bit different here. Looking for one more elemental to trade out. No offers, huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. I think what we're going to do is actually sell one of our Nomis. because these are only 4/4 bodies and we need big minions on the board. Let's go ahead and sell that. Play it here. Play this one more time. Let's go ahead and play that. Roll. See if we can find an elemental. We do find one. Let's go ahead and play this one. See what we get. We get that. Let's go ahead and play it. See if we got a big offer here. We did get that one. Nice. Play it. Huge place, huge place, huge place. And then we'll freeze this one here. And the strategy will remain the same. Get as big as possible. Oh my god. Alright guys, if you ever run Soul Jugglers, you need to phase them out in the late game or you will lose. They're small bodies and they're not going to provide enough firepower for you to win. Like this guy's putting out, what, 3, 6, 9, 12 damage per a death, which can stack up, but in an elemental meta, you just don't have the health pool. You're going to lose on the exchange. If you run demons and you stick with Soul Jugglers, you'll be lucky to get top 4. That guy made a misplay going full Soul Jugglers. You gotta rotate them out. Too much RNG. Alright, so we're facing off against elementals here, and this is where we have the Deadly Spore, so let's go ahead and get it into the field. I'm gonna do as much as I can here to get as many elementals on the board as I can. I think it's time for us to phase out Nomi, because we have some big cards already. Let's go ahead and phase him out. Oh my god. What does that offer? So here's what we'll do. We'll play this. Because we're still getting buffs from our Major Domo, right? We'll play this. We are then going to play our Hero Power card, because we can't get any more of this Hero Power. We've gone all the way up to tier 6. Let's get a new Hero Power. We have give a friendly minion stats equal to your tavern tier. Hero Power, dig for a golden minion. Whenever you buy a Murloc, give 2/2. Let's go for the Hero Power Tavern Lightning. So we get a Hero Power from another hero in the game. And we get to play it on this turn. Let's make sure we have all the cards we want on the field here. Let's go ahead and sell this guy. Let's pick up this 45, 46. Play that. Which will give us a buff card, obviously. We're going to sell this. I'm going to grab this card once more. Throw this on the board.
I didn't like that one either.
And then we're going to go ahead and play this.
This is no place for mortals.
Okay. And then I'm going to freeze this. I think I can play greedy enough to where I can get a golden upgrade next turn. And that's what I'm going to do here. So we should get big buffs on these guys. And I think I want to mix in my Deadly Spore somehow. You know what? Let's just get rid of this guy and do the Deadly Spore. And then we'll do a buff on this guy. Beautiful. Because he's going to have a big elemental. He should. And I want to make sure that thing gets cleaned up as quickly as possible.
Gunning for you. Watch out.
Hopefully this pays off. Oh, he has a big cleave. Please don't let him go first. He does. Luckily, my cards do survive. We kill off his big elemental. Not the cleanest thing. I definitely thought I would play better here, but luckily my stats are so big it doesn't matter. And he gets knocked out. You love to see it. All right. So it should be me and Jiraxis to the end. Can Elise Starseeker with elementals pull out the W? Let's go ahead and go for our upgrade here. What we're going to do is trade out this guy, I think. No, we don't need our Deadly Spore anymore. We'll trade this out. We're going to go ahead and play this first. So that way we get our card offer from the Stasis Elemental. So now we see, ooh, girl. Okay, we grab that. You know what's funny? This thing gets buffed by Nomi because of the Amalgadon. It considered an elemental. Isn't that crazy? All right, we'll grab this card. We are then going to grab this one. And now we get 2 more elementals offered to us. 126, 129 card. Jesus. We play it. We get offered 2 elementals. We get the genie offered to us, and we also get a card pick. Nothing useful. We'll grab this. Let's throw this on the board. Throw this on the board. Get a buff out. We will then sell this away. Grab the genie. Let's play the Amalgadon and see if we get a poison. We do get a poison. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this guy now. Is that the right play? Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. And then we're gonna play our genie. My god. We are gaming. Let's go ahead and freeze all these. So we can rotate out more cards in case this guy does survive. But I think the game is over. I think we're in. Put this here just in case he got a cleave up. We got the poison too. I think we've won.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Thank you guys for sticking through this video. Sorry about the fire alarms. Good news is my fire alarms are fixed. He just finished it up. I'll try and edit out the sounds the best that I can, but there might be a couple that get through. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. If you get an early Nomi team, this is what you gotta move into. Pick up the Nomi and run with it. It will just straight up win you games, especially with there being no Murloc compositions picked up this round. I'm surprised no one went Murlocs. Oh, he did. He just got knocked out too early. Poison Murlocs can beat this, especially with Divine Shields mixed in. If you get like Handsome George. All right, GG's. We get our first win on the new patch. It came in the form of elementals. Wait a minute. Oh my god, he had Ice He got the hero power. Oh my god. There's a hero in the game that gets mage spells as its hero power, and one of the spells you can get is Ice Block, and he must have picked that up for the late game. Oh my god. That's incredible. Okay, well, let's see if we can finish this strongly, huh? Okay. All right, I see you, bud. What are my best value cards to trade out here? I think this one's probably the best one to trade out for now because I want to keep getting those busts running in. Let's go ahead and pick up this card. Let's go ahead and play this one. Get a refresh. Let's play it out. We find no elemental that's useful to us. We'll go ahead and play this one. Wind Fury, which is not useful to us. It's too small at the moment. Let's go ahead and sell that one too and roll. Ooh, and a potential upgrade. So let's go ahead and do this. What's our biggest one right now? 43, 45, both of them? Okay, we'll play that. And then if he survives one more round, I'll play for the triple. Oh my god. I was doing my outro and everything. I mean, there's no way he survives this, right? Like, sticking on demons? The most he can get is like a 7/7 buff and maybe a couple upgraded cards too. That game's gotta be over for him, right? Right? Imagine if I kept Nomi. Our cards would be so huge.
You got this. You're way ahead.
This card is now a 66-63. Jeez Louise. 2 Divine Shields come out. I think if he had a couple poisons, he could make this work. But he needed to find Amalgadons. Khadgars. Not even Khadgar can save you, Jiraxis. Okay. GG's, well played. I think I got this win in the bag. The first one on the patch. Yes, we do. 29 damage comes in. Perfect. Big dubs. Thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll get you some more Hearthstone Battleground videos. See you next time.